Welcome to HD Rare Coins 111, the place where history meets treasure. Here, every coin tells a story, from the oldest United States classics that shaped our past to the newest rare discoveries that amaze collectors today. If you love the thrill of uncovering hidden value, exploring the beauty of design, and learning the secrets behind coins worth fortunes, then you're in the right place. Join us as we dive deep into the world of rare U.S. coins, both old and new, and reveal the fascinating details that make them priceless. Top 1. The story of the 1985 Jefferson nickel begins in a decade defined by change, innovation, and a fresh wave of American confidence. While the world moved forward with new ideas, fashion, and technology, the United States Mint quietly produced a nickel that would one day spark excitement among collectors everywhere. At first glance, the 1985 nickel may seem like a simple 5-cent coin, but those who know the world of numismatics understand that even ordinary coins can transform into rare treasures over time. Hidden within this humble coin are details, errors, and conditions that make some pieces incredibly valuable. When people used this nickel in the mid-80s, they rarely paused to look at Jefferson's profile or the elegant architecture of Monticello on the reverse. They spent it on snacks, gas, arcade games, and everyday purchases, unaware that some of these coins would one day become prized collectibles. The 1985 nickel carries the classic image of Thomas Jefferson, a founding father whose strength and wisdom continue to guide American history. His portrait has been a part of the nickel since 1938, and each year brings its own unique personality to this familiar design. Collectors admire the 1985 nickel because, despite its modern age, finding a flawless example is far more difficult than most people imagine. Many of these coins suffered from heavy circulation, scratches, wear, and discoloration that slowly erased their original beauty. A high-grade 1985 nickel shines with bright luster, sharp details, and a smooth surface that reveals the quality of its strike. These preserved coins are the true gems, the survivors that escape time's harsh touch. But beyond condition alone, the 1985 nickel is loved for its rare mint errors. These tiny mistakes from the mint can turn an ordinary piece into an extraordinary treasure worth far more than 5 cents. One of the most exciting varieties collectors search for is the double die error. On some 1985 nickels, doubling can appear on the date, lettering, or even parts of Jefferson's face. This dramatic visual effect makes the coin instantly eye-catching. Off-center strikes are another thrilling discovery. These coins show part of the design shifted away from the center, creating a unique, uneven look that serious collectors love to own. Other errors include die cracks, where raised lines appear on the coin, and clipped planchets, where a small curved piece of metal is missing from the edge. Each error tells its own story about the moment the coin was created. Collectors often search through old rolls and boxes of nickels, hoping to find one of these rare error pieces or a pristine example that somehow avoided years of wear. The excitement comes from knowing that any ordinary-looking coin could be hiding something special. The design of the 1985 nickel also carries a certain elegance. Jefferson's portrait appears strong and thoughtful, with fine details that stand out beautifully on well-struck coins. Even his coat and hair show depth when preserved. On the reverse, Monticello stands with pride, a timeless structure representing history, leadership, and the foundation of the nation. Collectors appreciate the clean lines and balanced design that make this coin so recognizable. With each passing year, the number of well-preserved 1985 nickels grows smaller. Time affects every coin, and those that survive with luster and sharp detail become more valuable to collectors seeking the best examples. Some exceptional 1985 nickels have appeared at auctions, stunning buyers with their high grades and rare errors. These moments remind collectors that valuable treasures can come from unexpected places. The journey of a 1985 nickel is rarely simple. Many passed through countless hands, sat in drawers, clinked inside pockets, or rested forgotten in jars. Only a handful were saved or protected early enough to maintain their brilliant condition. Collectors love this coin because it represents the beauty and mystery of numismatics. You never truly know what you might find until you look carefully at every detail. For new collectors, the 1985 nickel offers the perfect starting point. It is modern enough to be accessible, yet full of potential with its errors, variations, and rare high-grade survivors. This coin teaches the lesson that value doesn't always grow from age, it grows from rarity, preservation, and the hidden stories within the strike.as. People continue searching through their old coin collections. The 1985 nickel often pops up and surprises them. What many consider an ordinary coin can suddenly reveal something extraordinary when inspected closely. This penny-sized treasure encourages everyone to pay attention to small things. A simple nickel, overlooked for decades, can become a breathtaking discovery with just the right conditions. Many collectors enjoy the thrill of hunting for errors, flipping coin after coin under a magnifying glass. The 1985 nickel gives them plenty of reasons to stay curious and hopeful. Some of the most beautiful examples shine like they were minted yesterday, their surfaces untouched and their details crisp and clear. These coins inspire collectors to keep searching for perfection. As interest continues to grow, the 1985 nickel remains an important piece of American coinage. It carries the legacy of Jefferson, the story of the 1980s, and the surprise of hidden value. Before we reach the final thought, remember that you should always check your own coins at home. A valuable discovery might be waiting right where you least expect it, and I always encourage viewers to comment about their own coins so this channel can help identify and explain their worth. Now, as we close the story of the 1985 Jefferson nickel, collectors know that the rarest and finest examples of this coin can reach an astonishing value, with exceptional pieces selling for $115,000 in words only. Viewers should comment about their own coins so the channel can provide information about them. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment below, and like the video. Top 2. The story of the 1991 Jefferson nickel begins in an era of transformation. America was moving forward, technology was evolving rapidly, and the world was entering a new chapter. Amid all this change, the United States Mint quietly produced a coin that would later become a hidden treasure for collectors. Most people who used the 1991 nickel never imagined it would gain importance in the world of numismatics. To them, it was simply a 5-cent coin used for parking meters, candy machines, and everyday purchases. But behind this ordinary appearance lies a story full of rarity, survival, and unexpected value. The familiar portrait of Thomas Jefferson appears on the front, a design that has been part of American history since 1938. His thoughtful expression and strong features give the coin a timeless identity that collectors never grow tired of studying. Over time, the 1991 nickel gained appreciation not because of its age, but because of how difficult it is to find flawless examples. Many circulated heavily, suffering scratches, fading luster, and damage from daily use that slowly erased their original details. A well-preserved 1991 nickel, however, looks completely different. Its surface glows with luster, the steps of Monticello appear sharp, and every tiny feature of Jefferson's portrait stands out clearly. These are the coins that excite collectors the most. The reverse of the coin features Monticello, Jefferson's iconic home, standing proudly with its classical architecture. Beautifully centered and balanced, this design has become one of the most recognized in American coinage. As the years pass, the number of sharp, high-grade 1991 nickels becomes smaller. Time takes a toll on coins, and only a tiny percentage survive in nearly perfect condition. Collectors also search for 1991 nickels with rare mint errors, because these can turn an ordinary coin into an extraordinary piece. These mistakes happen at the mint and create unique coins that collectors love. One popular error is the off-center strike. These coins show the design shifted to one side, creating a dramatic and eye-catching appearance that makes them particularly valuable. Another exciting error is the double die variety. These coins display doubling on the date, lettering, or parts of Jefferson's face. When spotted, this doubling becomes a highlight for collectors who know its value. Some 1991 nickels contain die cracks, tiny raised lines caused by aging dies. Although they look subtle, these imperfections make each coin different and add interest for collectors who enjoy variety. Other errors include clipped planchets, where a curved section of metal is missing from the coin's edge. These strange but fascinating shapes make each error coin one of a kind. For collectors, the thrill comes from searching through rolls, boxes, and old jars of coins, hoping to find one of these hidden treasures from 1991. The excitement grows with every coin examined, because the next one could be the rare example worth far more than face value. The 1991 nickel also represents a time when craftsmanship at the mint was transitioning. Technology was improving, but older processes were still in use. This mix led to subtle variations that collectors study closely today. Those who appreciate details love inspecting the lettering, the curve of Jefferson's coat, the shine on Monticello's dome, and the tiny steps leading up to the building. All of these elements can determine whether the coin is common or special. Some collectors have found surprisingly beautiful 1991 nickels in circulation, coins that somehow avoided heavy wear for decades. These finds remind everyone that hidden treasures can appear in the most unexpected places. On rare occasions, exceptional 1991 nickels have gone to auction, leaving bidders amazed by their pristine condition and strong strike. These coins prove that even newer dates can hold impressive value when preserved perfectly. The story of this nickel continues to inspire collectors, especially beginners who are discovering the world of coin hunting for the first time. It teaches that every coin has a story and every design a deeper meaning. The journey of a 1991 nickel may have taken it through pockets, purses, drawers, and decades of life. It may have traveled across states, changed countless hands, and witnessed everyday moments of the past. Yet somehow, a few survived without scratches, without wear, and without losing their beauty. These are the ones collectors dream of finding, the ones that shine with history and originality. The more people study this coin, the more they appreciate its quiet beauty. Subtle, simple, and elegant, the 1991 nickel remains an underrated gem in the world of American numismatics. Collectors know that any ordinary-looking coin can become valuable under the right conditions. A rare error, a perfect strike, or untouched luster can transform a simple 5-cent piece into something extraordinary. Before the final conclusion, it's important for viewers to remember that valuable coins can be hiding anywhere. Always look closely at the coins in your home, and make sure to comment about your own coins so this channel can help explain their history and value. Now, as we close the journey of the 1991 Jefferson nickel, collectors know that the rarest and highest grade examples of this coin can reach an outstanding value of $97,000 in words only. Viewers should comment about their own coins so the channel can provide information about them. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment below, and like the video. Top 3. The year 2000 marked the beginning of a brand new century, a time of excitement, change, and anticipation. And while the world focused on the future, the United States Mint quietly produced a coin that would later attract the attention of collectors. The Jefferson nickel 5-cent 2000. Most people used this nickel without giving it a second thought. It passed through grocery stores, vending machines, gas stations, and tiny everyday transactions. No one imagined that some of these simple nickels would someday hold impressive value. The obverse of the coin features Thomas Jefferson, his calm and determined expression reminding Americans of the nation's early history and leadership. Even in the year 2000, his portrait continued to symbolize stability and strength. Collectors appreciate this portrait because of the subtle details. The curve of Jefferson's hair, the sharpness of the lettering, and the smooth flow of the profile all help determine whether a coin is ordinary or exceptional. The reverse shows the famous Monticello building, Jefferson's Virginia home. Its dome structure, elegant pillars, and perfectly centered layout make it one of the most recognizable designs in American coinage. While millions of 2000 nickels were minted, only a small number remain in stunning condition. Circulation wears coins down, softens their details, and removes the original luster that makes a coin shine. That's why collectors search for examples with bright, untouched surfaces. A 2000 nickel with sharp steps on Monticello and clean, glowing metal is a treasure that stands out instantly. Some of the most exciting finds come from mint errors, unexpected mistakes that occur during production. These errors can turn a normal nickel into a highly valuable piece. One dramatic error is the off-center strike, where the design is shifted to one side, leaving part of the coin blank. These mistakes catch the attention of collectors immediately. Another popular variety is the double die error. These coins show noticeable doubling on the date, lettering, or parts of Jefferson's face. When found, they become one of the most sought-after discoveries. There are also clipped planchet nickels, where a curved section of the coin is missing because the metal sheet shifted during cutting. These unusual shapes make era coins easy to recognize. Some collectors seek die cracks, tiny raised lines caused by aging dies. They may look small, but they add uniqueness and character to every coin that carries them. A perfect 2000 nickel can still be found in old rolls, coin jars, or collections that have been stored away for years. Each search brings excitement because you never know what hidden treasure may appear. Roll hunters especially enjoy the challenge of finding a crisp 2000 nickel with full steps on Monticello. These full-step coins are rare and often command higher prices. Over the years, a few exceptional 2000 nickels have made their way to auction, surprising bidders with their condition. These coins prove that modern dates can also hold impressive value. The craftsmanship of the year 2000 nickel reflects the transition into a new era. Technology was improving, and quality control was tightening, yet some coins still escaped with errors that collectors adore. The surface of a well-preserved nickel from this year can show beautiful luster, a smooth, glossy shine that reflects light like a tiny silver mirror. This luster is one of the first things experts look for when judging quality. Monticello steps, pillars, and dome provide amazing detail when struck properly. These features allow collectors to appreciate the elegance of the design. A 2000 nickel that has been protected since day one carries the charm of a time capsule. It captures the beginning of a century filled with change, growth, and innovation. Every scratch tells a story of where the coin has been. Every spot of shine tells a story of where it avoided wear. Every detail preserved reminds us that even common coins can hold uncommon value. For new collectors, the 2000 Jefferson nickel is a perfect reminder that treasure does not have to be ancient. Sometimes it's as close as the coins already sitting in your home. Longtime collectors also enjoy this coin because it blends modern production with hints of old-style craftsmanship. This combination makes it an interesting piece to study under magnification. Finding one in perfect condition feels like uncovering a small miracle. These coins survived years of handling, travel, and time, yet still shine as if they just left the mint. Hidden errors, strong strikes, and untouched luster are what make the year 2000 nickel an exciting part of the coin world. Everyone loves the thrill of discovering something rare where they least expect it. As you explore coins of this year, always inspect the date closely, study the lettering, and check Monticello's steps. Any of these could be the key to identifying a valuable piece. Before we reach the final value, remember to always check your own coins at home. Many people have treasures sitting unnoticed in drawers and jars. And make sure to comment about your own coins so this channel can help identify and explain them. Now we come to the end of this journey through the story of the United States of America Jefferson nickel 5 cent from the year 2000. And the most exceptional examples of this coin can reach a value of $70,000 in words only. Viewers should comment about their own coins so the channel can provide information about them. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment below, and like the video. Top 4. The year 2004 was a special moment in American coin history, a year when the familiar Jefferson nickel received a bold new look. The United States Mint introduced the Westward Journey series, honoring the explorations of Lewis and Clark, and collectors immediately began paying attention. The Jefferson nickel of 2004 carries a sense of adventure. It represents discovery, courage, and the excitement of exploring uncharted lands. That alone makes it different from many other modern nickels. On the obverse, Jefferson's portrait was redesigned with stronger detail, giving his image a more lifelike appearance. This fresh style brought renewed energy to a coin that had already been in circulation for decades. Collectors love studying the finer points of this portrait. The hair texture, the smooth features, and the deeper lines on the face help determine the overall quality of each coin. The reverse of the 2004 nickel comes in two varieties, and both are treasured by collectors. One design features the handshake from the piece metal, a symbol of cooperation. The other showcases the keelboat used during the expedition. The keelboat design, with its tall sail and determined crew, brings a sense of motion to the coin. It feels alive, as if it is still traveling across an unknown river. Meanwhile, the piece metal reverse shows two hands shaking, representing friendship and unity. It is a simple yet powerful symbol that connects history with the present. Because these designs were only used for a short period, collectors quickly realized that certain high-grade examples would become highly desirable in the future. Many 2004 nickels circulated heavily, losing their shine and picking up scratches along the way. But the rare pieces that survived with perfect luster and flawless detail are the ones collectors treasure most. The craftsmanship of 2004 coins shows a blend of tradition and modern minting technology. Sharp lettering, strong edges, and clean surfaces make the best examples stand out immediately. Collectors also search for error coins from this year, as errors greatly increase the value. One popular error is the off-center strike, which shifts the entire design to one side. Another exciting error is the double die variety. These coins show doubling on the lettering or the date, creating a fascinating visual effect that serious collectors love. There are also clipped planchet errors, where a piece of the coin is missing from the edge. These unusual shapes immediately attract attention. Some 2004 nickels carry die cracks, raised lines caused by aging mint dies. These cracks give each coin character, making no two exactly alike. A beautifully preserved 2004 nickel shines with bright, untouched luster. Under the light, it reflects a mirror-like glow that tells collectors it has been carefully protected. Roll hunters enjoy searching bags, bank rolls, and old storage boxes hoping to find one of these hidden gems. Each search brings excitement because the next coin could be the rare valuable one. The two design types add an extra layer of interest for collectors. Some prefer the piece metal, others love the keelboat, but both designs hold unique historical meaning. Many people overlook the significance of a 2004 nickel, thinking it is too modern to be worth money. But collectors know that rarity, condition, and errors can make even newer coins extremely valuable. Over the years, a few stunning 2004 nickels have appeared at auctions, surprising everyone with high bids. These standout coins show how important condition truly is. The Westward Journey series marked a turning point for the nickel, reminding Americans of the nation's adventurous past while looking forward to the future. Every 2004 nickel carries a piece of that story. The handshake of peace, the journey of the keelboat, and the fresh portrait of Jefferson all connect to moments that shaped the nation. Finding a coin like this in perfect condition feels like finding a piece of history preserved in metal. It feels like holding a small reminder of courage, exploration, and discovery. Collectors appreciate this year not just for its rarity but for the meaningful designs that capture the imagination. These coins represent a powerful blend of history and artistry. Before reaching the final value, it's important to remind viewers to always check their own coins at home. Many people have valuable coins sitting unnoticed. And make sure to comment about your own coins so this channel can help explain their history and value. Now we come to the end of the journey of the United States of America Jefferson nickel 5 cent 2004, and the most exceptional examples of this coin can reach a value of $58,000 in words only. Viewers should comment about their own coins so the channel can provide information about them. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment below, and like the video. Top 5. The story of the 2019 Jefferson nickel begins in a modern age, a time when technology, communication, and everyday life were evolving faster than ever before. Yet even in this fast-moving world, a small 5-cent coin continued to carry a piece of American history in its design. The United States Mint produced millions of these nickels, and most people never realized that some examples would one day become special treasures for collectors. To many, it was just a simple coin used for coffee machines, parking meters, or small purchases. But collectors know that every coin has potential. And the 2019 nickel is a perfect example of how even the most modern coin can hold surprising value under the right conditions. The obverse of the 2019 nickel features the forward-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, introduced in 2006. His confident gaze and sharper details give this coin a bold, modern personality unlike the classic side-profile design. Collectors enjoy studying this portrait, noticing the texture of Jefferson's hair, the clarity of his eyes, and the strong engraving lines that bring his face to life. These tiny details help determine whether the coin is common or exceptional. On the reverse, Monticello stands proudly, just as it has on nickels for generations. The building's dome, pillars, and steps remain symbols of American architecture and history. Well-struck 2019 nickels show clean, crisp steps on Monticello, one of the most important features collectors look for. Full-step nickels are considered the highest quality. Because the year 2019 is recent, most people never think twice about checking their nickels. They assume modern coins hold no value. But collectors know better, especially when pristine condition or rare errors are involved. Mint errors are one of the biggest reasons certain 2019 nickels become valuable. Even with modern machinery, mistakes still happen, and these mistakes can turn a normal nickel into a collector's dream. One common error is the off-center strike, where part of the design is shifted to one side. These dramatic errors immediately stand out and often bring strong value. Another error collectors search for is the double die variety. This occurs when parts of the date, lettering, or Monticello show doubling. These coins are eye-catching and highly desirable. Clipped planchets also appear on some 2019 nickels. They have curved sections missing from the edge due to a cutting mistake at the mint. These unusual shapes make them instantly recognizable. Die cracks are another interesting variety. They create small raised lines across the coin's surface, giving each coin a unique appearance and adding to its character. Because 2019 is a recent year, uncirculated rolls and bags still exist, giving collectors a chance to hunt for flawless examples. A perfect coin with glowing luster can be worth much more than face value. The luster on a fresh 2019 nickel is beautiful, almost mirror-like. When it catches the light, the surface shines brightly, showing no signs of wear or damage. Collectors also appreciate how modern nickels hold their details well when struck properly. The bold lettering, strong edges, and sharp relief add to their appeal. Some of the finest 2019 nickels have already appeared at coin shows or online auctions, surprising collectors with how high the bidding can go for coins in extraordinary condition. These modern treasures remind collectors that the future of numismatics doesn't rely only on old coins. Even a recent nickel can become rare when it has the right combination of quality and uniqueness. Many people have found nearly perfect 2019 nickels in their spare change without realizing how special they are. That's why searching every coin carefully is so important. The thrill of discovery makes this hobby exciting. A coin you see every day could be the key to uncovering a valuable piece of modern coin history. As more 2019 nickels circulate, the number of perfect examples becomes smaller. Wear slowly removes the fine details, making untouched coins even more desirable. The story of the 2019 nickel is still being written. It is a young coin, but already collectors appreciate its design, its modern history, and the rare varieties that make it special. Every nickel tells a story, and the 2019 version tells one of a nation looking forward, blending tradition with progress in a way only American coinage can. Collectors continue to keep a close eye on this coin, knowing that the rarest examples will only become more valuable over time. Before finishing, viewers should remember to always check the coins they already have at home. Many treasures go unnoticed. And make sure to comment about your own coins so this channel can help explain their history, rarity, and value. Now we come to the end of the journey of the United States of America Jefferson nickel 5 cent 2019, and the rarest, highest grade examples of this coin can reach a value of $25,000 in words only. Viewers should comment about their own coins so the channel can provide information about them. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment below, and like the video.